Huzzah! Yeah. Mega Man 6. So I'll probably be finishing Mega Man 6 today. So that'll be cool. I'll finish Mega Man 6 and, end off the Legacy Collection. And I won't ever have to play the Legacy Collection again! I mean, unless I get an Xbox One version. If I get an Xbox One version, that is going to be played. But, for now, after Mega Man 6, I'll be done with the Legacy Collection. And I'm probably going to move on to something else. It's just these games have been kind of fun to complete and just kind of like move on to the next one right afterwards, so I just decided to play through 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, so now that I'm close to finishing Mega Man 6, after Mega Man 6, I don't know what to play. But anyway, okay, so who did I, okay. Where am I at right now? Was the last one that I finished Tomahawk Man? Let's see. Silver Tomahawk. So Yamato Man would be next. Okay. Yamato Man it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, Mega Man 6 for the final time. Mega Man 6 for the final time. Are these Tanukis? Well, hopefully for the final time. I mean, I'm really hoping to finish this up now. I'm really hoping to finish this game up, but you know, the game has 2 castles, because of course it is. Apparently every Mega Man game past Mega Man 4 just has to have 2 castles, because apparently that's just like a common staple. No. No! Ah! Oh, hey, pretty expert dot now. Oh, hey, this one I can shoot its legs. That's kind of cool. Alright, what's up there? Oh, I don't have any, yeah, Tails' story's pretty cool. It's the easiest in the game, and, you know, Tails is, I think, you and, like, are both favorite characters, so Tails' story's always nice. I think you're gonna really enjoy Knuckles' story, though. That one's pretty cool. It's probably my 3rd favorite story, in the entire game, so... You can use the jet adapter. Oh, okay. I assume you get... Oh, it's right here. Jet, power... Oh, okay, cool. Oh, come on! I'm not, like, given any chance here. How the heck am I supposed to... Oh. Alright. Oh, wow, and they give you 3? They must really take pity on you. Because of the better radar mechanics and the main theme. Yeah, yeah, the better... Yeah, you're gonna love how better the radar is. The radar is really, really nice. In SA1. There you go. Yeah, the radar is really, really nice. And the levels aren't nearly as big. Actually, the first level in the game is actually a indoors level, so... Yeah, the first level is an indoors level, the second level is an outdoor level, and the third level is another indoor level. And even the outdoor level is not that big. It's, I mean, compared to, compared to the levels in SA2, the outdoor levels are not nearly as big. I compare it in scope to a slightly smaller first level in Hero Story. The stream actually... No, I categorize it as Mega Man 6. When you texted it to me, I was like, fine, I'll change it. So I changed it to Mega Man 6. But, yeah, the PS4 automatically changes any game you play to Games Plus Demos. I don't know why. And the Xbox, I don't think... Yeah, the Xbox doesn't categorize it at all. The Xbox just gives you no categorization. But yeah, I changed it to Mega Man 6 after you texted me about it. Okay, so... that was Yamato Man. So next is Nightman. What's, is it Mega Man 7? Is Mega Man 7 the game where you can actually, like, press a button in the boss intro and it'll change it to be, like, Ghosts and Goblins themed? For the Mega Man Archie comics is the perfect reaction picture for the most ridiculous thing. Yeah, it's Mega Man 7 with the Ghosts and Goblins. Okay, yeah. Won't kill me, right? Okay. No! Okay, well that works. Is Mega Man 7 the one with the tire level? Is Mega Man 7 that one? And if you're wondering what I mean by the tire level, the level where there's a bunch of tires, and yes, that's the one with the tires, but it also has Spring Man. Okay. Yeah, I hate that level, and it has thus made me hate Mega Man 7. Because that level has some of the most ruthless and difficult to make jumps in the entire series. There's one jump at the start that literally I kept on falling at, probably for like probably for like 15 straight minutes. I was just constantly falling at that, and I was just getting so annoyed. Oh, okay. Jet, Mega Man. Oh, I guess this happens when you use it for the first time? Super Adapter in 7 is a combination of power and jet. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad these gimmicks actually got to good use later on. You know, I can't say the same for some other franchises where they're like, oh, we're gonna introduce a gimmick in one game and then we're never gonna use it again. So I'm glad that these things actually got their fair share of use later on. When did Mega Man 7 come out? It was 1994, right? Because I know that Mega Man and Bass, March 1995. Wow, 95? Wow, 1995. That's a lot later than I expected. Especially since, when did Mega Man 8 come out? Because I know it came out on the Sega Saturn, so it must have been before 99. Or 98, I mean. Was it 97? Was it like the perfect in-between 98 and 95? Or 1996, maybe? December 1998. Man, they were just like pumping out Mega Man game after Mega Man game. That's like just barely, just barely a year after Mega Man 7. Okay. So that was Nightman. Now we have Centaur Man. Why is there water in this thing? I mean, normally, like, the enemies in these stages kind of, like, have something to do with the boss. Well, what does water have to do with centaurs? Centaur Man is one of my favorite boss designs. It's a shame his weapon is a more useless weapon of the version of the Gravity Run. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of took a hit there. Ancient Greece. I mean, I guess. I expected this to be more it's Centaur related, not Grease related. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's a dumb complaint. I mean, but like Toadman, it's no, okay. I guess that makes sense. What? Then again, Shade Man Stage is a spooky mansion instead of Sunglasses Store. Oh, Shade, I get it. Well, yeah, I mean, when I hear the word Shade Man, I think of, like, window shade. Why wasn't the entire stage inside a car? Oh, I thought I could actually ride that. Well, this sucks. Hold on. I thought it was like, that stage in Mega Man 5, where you're supposed to, like, shoot the cloud, and then you can, like, ride the block or something. I thought it was supposed to be something like that. Hey, Rams. How's it doing? How's it going? You convinced me to rent Ballin' Wonderworld from the library. What? Box Fox, a fair shot to... Excuse me! Renting Ballin' Wonderworld from the library? There's a library that sells... that, like, rents video games? Why? I've never heard of a library that lets you rent video games, and let alone video games that are this recent. Okay, what? Well, what's up here then? Do you press A twice? Alternate pathway gives you B. Oh, cool. Okay. Wait, this alternate pathway or the other alternate pathway? This one, you collect letters like MM. Huh. Okay. Did not know he could have that maneuver. Yeah. Wow, okay. Does my local library have a renting games thing? I guess I'll have to look that up later. I've never heard of a library that lets you rent games, but... is that like a new thing? Okay, so wait. You don't get the shot that splits into thousands of other shots, you instead get the freeze maneuver? Why? But why? He has an attack that lets you shoot a bunch of, like, lemons. That works. That works as an attack. Why give me the freeze ability? My library allows you to rent Switch, PS4, and Xbox One games for free. Also get tickets to concerts free, and a pass to use Lydia. I love how it only shows you, like... And the funny thing is, I can't, like, oh, let me go on Twitch and look it up. No, because the Twitch chat resets whenever you go on. I'm assuming that's a joke, or... I mean, but yeah... sorry, I can't... Sorry it cuts off. If your library doesn't have any of that, most likely mine won't. So... We don't go to the same library, but we go to very similar libraries, so... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Lydia is a skill-learning website where you can learn to cook, animate, draw, write books, etc. Oh, wow. All I know is Lydia is... Isn't she like a vampire girl from Skyrim? That is, and I quote, sworn to carry your burdens? Best thing I can find are the occasional books based off game franchise. Okay, aside from, you know, the comics, like Mega Man and Sonic and stuff, most of those books are not good. Like, shall I mention Stinky Steve? Most of those books... Oh, The Gamer's Guide to Minecraft. I mean, normally what I used to get from the library, whenever I, like, regularly use the library, I would just get, I would just get, comics. Hey, Ram, you might be interested in this, actually. So I went to Game Exchange recently, and the guy there was a super big comic book fan, and he just talked to me about comic books for a little bit while I was there. I told him I liked Miss Marvel, and then he told me that I was an idiot. Well, okay, it's not that. It wasn't, like, rude to me or anything. I just told him I liked Miss Marvel, and he's like, yeah, I don't get the appeal for Miss Marvel. Like, he said, like, it's just Mr. Fantastic, but a girl. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you could put it that way. And I don't know why I didn't say this, but I never said I like her for her personality. I never said it. I guess I just kind of let him talk. I didn't really say anything. I just kind of let him... All I said was that I like the new... I like the Marvel Now Moon Knight, Hawkeye, and Miss Marvel comics, and that's it. That's all I said. I just let him speak the rest. He went on a pretty big rambling trip, too. Like, he rambled for quite a long time. But he's a cool guy. I've talked to him, well... I will talk to him later on, whenever I go back to Game Exchange. What did I get? Oh yeah, this one. Centaur Flash. Nice. I mostly plan on picking up a physical copy for me to understand the character before the Disney Plus show is released. Yeah, I mean, I really liked what I read. I got them all from the library. Mr. X. Is he the creator of Chemical X? Is this how Mojo Jojo became to be? Is this secretly a Powerpuff Girls, like, plot before the Powerpuff Girls was even invented? Ms. Marvel is hated by die-hard Republican comic book readers? Die-hard Republican... Oh, I'm not a fan of her. Oh, okay, so it's a joke. Okay, I was really confused at first. I was like, okay, I was trying to figure out at first, reading the first part of that, whether that was a joke, or that was, like, being serious, but... Yeah, the person that I was talking to, he was a pretty die-hard comic book person. He's got, like, a massive collection and stuff. Yeah, there was 2 people there working, and the first one was, like, a super big Shin Megami Tensei fan. And then the other one was a super big comic book fan. And both of us both of them just talked about their most recent purchases and how they spend, like, thousands of dollars. Like, one of the guys, and they're both cool dudes, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was really cool talking to them and just, like, you know, hearing other people talk about things that I enjoy. But it's so funny how, like, one guy was like, yeah, I just bought, like, this super expensive comic, like, you know, this and that. And then the other guy was like, yeah, I just spent, like, $1,000 on a PSP like a brand new sealed PSP copy of Persona. It's like, cool. Cool, I guess. Hold on, I'll just do this. From what I've seen in the Volume 1... rented? Oh, I rented. Oh, the volume I rented. She seems fine. Her stories are more lighthearted. Yeah, that's why I kind of like, Ms. Marvel. I really like her personality, and I like how just lighthearted the stories are. And, that's kind of it. It's not a joke. There's a divide in comics due to politics. What? Liberals will buy any comic with diversity, while Republicans only want a nent. Entertaining. Oh, an entertaining story. Oh, thank you. Wow, that's really interesting. I never knew that. I just read comics. I just read comics that I enjoy the main character of. It's like, or I'm either the story or the main character, like, specifically the Marvel Now stuff. I kinda like the Marvel Now stuff. I think they're doing a good job on it. Like Ms. Marvel, I just like the character. I don't know much of... The plots, honestly, don't really grip me. It's mainly the personalities of the characters that I, like, get really attached to. But, like, you know, Moon Knight I read for the story. Hawkeye I read for the character. Punisher I read for the character. It's like... I never knew that there was, like, this thing going on. I just read comics. Very casually. I just very casually read comics. I never knew that this thing was going on. It's freaky. Oh, no. I purchased comics on the basis of I want a comic of that character I liked from the movie. Yeah, I mean... That's not, well... Okay, let's face it, yeah, that is with me as well, same thing. I mean, Miss Marvel, oh, how did I find out about Miss Marvel? Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. It's like, it's pretty much the same thing with me, and I want to be like, no, I found out about these characters naturally, and it's like, no, I just randomly found them out in a video game or something. I mean... Like Punisher, how did I find out about Punisher? How did I find out about Punisher? Oh, I think a friend recommended it to me. And then, like, Moon Knight. How did I find out about Moon Knight? Oh, Rams and Namecom. Okay, that's how I found out about Moon Knight. How did I find out about Hawkeye from the movie? You know, it's like... I think the only character that wasn't in anything that I just was interested in alone was Squirrel Girl. And I didn't like it. That was the only character that I knew nothing about, and I was like, you know what? I'll just read this, because it seems funny. It seems like a funny, lighthearted comic. And I didn't... The art style was, like, freaking me out. So I just didn't really like it that much. You are like a tourist who travels to a foreign country for a vacation while that country is having a civil war. Yeah. Yeah. What do I do here, by the way? I've been talking about comics, I'm just stuck here. What do I do here? Let me try going back down. And... Oh, do I need the power-up? I don't know why I didn't think about this. Skullgirl's a bit too comedic from what I've heard of. Yeah, it's really comedy-based. And the art style is like... The art style is just so strange. So strange. I can't really get with it that much. Oh my gosh, I'm tapping so lightly here. Yes! Woo! Alright. Yeah, Skullgirl is like super comedic. Like super duper comedic. And, yeah, I mean, the art style, man. You take one look at it and you'll understand what I mean. The art style is so weird. It's one of the weirdest art styles I've ever seen. It's very... How do I describe it? Very much like... I'm gonna sound dumb for this. I'm gonna sound dumb because one, it's dumb, and two, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not, like, totally in tune with this, but it's kind of like the cow art style? Is that how people describe it? Is that how people describe it? Because it looks like a new cartoon with, you know, like, just like a new kind of like cartoon, I guess is a way to describe it. And that's why I'm admittedly like, it's like the cow, I mean, look, I have no leg of standpoint on saying what the cow art style is and isn't, but, because I'm not really sure how you would classify it, but that's the best way to describe the art style in my opinion. I mostly purchase graphic novels since it's a complete plot and cheaper than buying issues separately. I mean, I just buy comics just because I like to own them. I don't buy comics very often, and I don't buy manga very often too, but it's kind of one of those things. Like, I'll read them first through the library, and if I like them enough, I'll go ahead and purchase them. But I'll only purchase like 1 or 2 volumes just to be like, yes, I have this. Yes, I have a volume of this character that I like. It's one of those things. Like, the first manga that I bought in over a year has been Land of the Lustrous Volumes 1, 2, and 3, and that was just because I really wanted to own that specific plot point. I just really wanted to own, like, the first through the 3rd volume. Okay, how do I beat this boss? That doesn't work. Oh, you have to hit them when they... Oh, you can just hit them at any time. Okay. I can do it. There's one. I can do it. I can do it without dying. Yeah! Woo! That's why I picked up the 30th anniversary Sonic comic from IDW, because I really wanted it. Yeah, oh, okay. This just reminded me of like a weird footnote in the Archie Comics series, but the Archie Comics I forgot it was a weird thing. I think it was a like 20th anniversary thing, but they okay. So next boss is weak to Tomahawk. Okay, they released I think the first 100 issues of the Sonic comic, all in this massive book. It's in black and white, so it's like, it's kind of weird. It's fully in black and white, but it's like this massive book. So it's like, if you ever want to just get like kind of a quick and fairly cheap first 100 issues, and you don't really care about color, that's a good way to go. It's literally the first 100 issues, all in black and white, but in this massive novel. Aw, they can fall down here too? What happened to the other guy? Like the Unstoppable Wasp was written by the same writers. Okay, I might try that out. They're gonna kill me, aren't they? Yep. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. I've mostly been reading the Sam Flynn Captain America stuff because of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. I watched one episode of that show, and I don't care to watch anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure the show's fine. I'm sure the show's fine. Genuinely, I'm sure the show's fine, but these two characters, I could really care less about. Okay, if there was a standalone Bucky show, I think Bucky is a super interesting character. I think Bucky's like a really interesting character. I like the more human side of the guy. And just like, I don't know. I think Bucky is like, or not the more human side, but I mean just like, you know, the whole plot of Bucky, I think it's just a really interesting plot. And I think the character's pretty cool. But yeah, the Falcon, I really don't care. He genuinely seems just kind of like a C-list Marvel character to me. I've never really been fully invested in him. Did you ever get that Avengers video game? I mean... Okay, yes, it has Ms. Marvel in it. But the game doesn't look very good. I mean, it looks just like... it looks just like a generic... Yeah, it looks just like a generic beat-em-up, but just like with, you know... Oh, with production value, basically. It looks like something I normally play on, like, a Wii. You know... the Captain America Super Soldier game. Loki has a way better pace than the Falcon. It's just multi-dimensional mayhem in every episode, and it has Owen. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, I've seen like half an episode of Loki, and it looks interesting, but okay. So bear with me on this. I don't know if this actually happens, but this was just like I watched half an episode. My dad watched the rest of the episode, and he told me that like Loki at the end just admits to all his crimes. And he's like, yeah, I did it all for attention. And I'm like, dude, this is the god of mischief. You don't just, like, say, oh, I did it all for attention. This is Loki. Like, give him some credit. Like... You want a Bucky solo show? Okay. Marvel Studios starts filming a stainless steel bucket for half an hour. It has stain now. Ha. Okay, I get it. No, I don't. Do I? I don't know. I can't think. But yeah, Owen Wilson's kind of cool, but, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm still not hooked. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do here. We are going to use an E-Tank. I got 3 of them, so... There you go. I really don't think I'll be able to finish this guy off without an E-Tank. Okay. Do I have to, like, angle it? Yep, I have to angle it, okay. Oh, come on, just hit him! One last hit, just hit him. There you go. It gets weird. The stuff Loki says to admit his crimes is so complicated. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not super into it. I mean... Now you know what I am into? Monsters at Work. I watched, like, an episode and a half, and my opinion will shock you. I said... Huh. That's okay. So crazy. Now, I was kind of interested in Monsters Inc. I mean, well, I really like Monsters Inc. So, I was like, and... shocker, this answer may surprise you. I think Monsters University is like a genuinely good film. I actually had more fun with it than Monsters Inc. That should, yeah, I know that's like really a me thing, and nobody else feels that way, but I actually had more fun with it. So, like, a Monsters TV show, I was like, okay, this could work. This could be cool. Especially with, like... especially with, like, it taking place right after Monsters, Inc. I'm like, okay, this could be kind of cool, expanding the story. And I was like, all the trailers and marketing just show off Mike and Sully, and then they're like, nope, it's this new guy. It's like, nope, new character. Mike and Sully are only in it for cameos. They're only in it for maybe like 5 minutes max each 30-minute long episode. And you'd think I'd really hate that, and I sort of did at first. I was like, I kind of felt lied to. And then I'm like, Yeah, this is fine. The new characters are fine. They're not, like, terrible or anything, and, so overall, I think this show is just okay. Like, taking, like, the marketing out of it, I just think it's an okay show. It's very okay. That's the only Disney Plus show I've seen, actually. That's the... Oh, The Mandalorian. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen The Mandalorian. I forgot about that. I've seen, like, 4 episodes. Sporadic 4 episodes. So, I've, like... And what I mean by that is, I've watched, like, I don't know, half of the first episode, like, the 6th episode... I don't know, another episode, and then the final episode. That's the only episodes I've seen! And it's not that I don't like the show, or I don't want to watch the rest, I just think it's a fine show, but I don't really think it's worth my time. Like, it's a fine show, I'm sure it's really good, but, and it looks cool, but it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is cool. I don't really need to see more than I've seen, though. I mean, if I happen to, like, have somebody else watch it, and I just happen to enter the room and watch it with them, cool. But other than that, I really don't think I need to see any more than I already have. So, yeah, so basically, Monsters at Work is the only Disney Plus show I've actually genuinely seen. And actually, like, made an effort to watch. Okay, there's going to be Star Wars anime shorts on Disney Plus sometime this year, done by professional animators who worked on anime projects. Why? Is my question? Why do we need that? It's just such an odd thing to do. I mean, cool. They're probably gonna look really, really nice and well animated, but it's just really weird how that's a thing. That's gonna be a thing. I mean, were people really screaming for Star Wars anime? I mean, is the Japanese division? No, that's wrong. How do I bounce back from this? It's the, I don't know how to describe it! I don't know what word to use! Fine, I know it doesn't sound the greatest, but I'll just use it. Is the Japanese division of, like, Disney fans screaming for a Star Wars anime? Because I don't think, like, the other people are. So... it seems like a really weird thing that I don't really know why they're doing it. Okay, so who does this guy use? Yeah. Anything, I mean, honestly, gonna be honest, parts of the original trilogy were really loosely based off Legends of the Samurai. Other than that, I have no idea. Okay. What will it take to get you to enjoy a Disney Plus original show? Yeah, I guess I do really have, like, most of my thoughts of Disney Plus shows are just, like, not very good. Oh, Blizzard is its weakness, okay. Yeah, that is kind of funny, I didn't really think about that. Like, yeah, I guess most of my opinions of Disney Plus shows are not that high. I don't know, I mean... What would it take to get me to really like... Well, I mean, this Miss Marvel show might be good. This Miss Marvel show might be really good. I don't know. Pepper Ann sequel. No, I'm good. Pepper Ann stopped... No, what Disney Plus needs to do, though, is put Pepper Ann on Disney Plus. I'm having to watch, like, YouTube, like, bootleg versions that are in, like 240p. To watch, to get my Pepper Ann fix. I don't know why they haven't released it. You know what they haven't also released? House of Mouse. Why haven't they released that? These, like, Disney Channel shows from, like, the late 90s and early 2000s they're just forgetting about. Yeah, I mean, well... okay. Marvel doesn't do, like, terrible. At its worst, it's just okay, and from what I've seen, although I don't know about that Black Widow movie that came out. I've heard it's not very good, but that's only from Red Letter Media, so I kind of take their opinion sometimes with a grain of salt. But, I mean, normally Marvel isn't terrible. At their worst, they're just okay. What we really need to fear, though, is those Star Wars shorts. Because when Star Wars gets bad, it gets bad. I'm on... I guess I'm on the bandwagon, but, I guess I'm on the bandwagon that, episodes, like, 8 and 9 are really not good. And I don't remember anything from Solo, and all I remember from Rogue One is that everybody dies, and I remember that being my favorite part of the movie. I know that sounds like really, I know it's like, I know that kind of sounds funny, but it's like, yeah, my favorite, when seeing it in a theater, I'm like, yes, everybody's dying! I found it, like, it came out at that point in time, this is like a 2016 film, right? It came out in that point in time where I was, like, wanting something more edgy out of Star Wars. So I'm like, yes, everybody dies, this is amazing. But, like, now, watching it again recently, I'm like, yeah, this isn't very good. And then Solo, it's like, very in the middle. I don't remember anything from it. And I've watched it twice. I watched it in the theaters, and then I watched it on my own, and I don't remember a single thing from either session of watching it. Oh, I remember Darth Maul appears. That's probably the thing that everybody remembers. I just remember Darth Maul appears at the very... spoilers for this 3-year-old movie, but Darth Maul appears at the very end. And I love how they go nowhere with that, actually. They go absolutely nowhere. They go absolutely nowhere with that Darth Maul reference, and, yeah. I guess because Solo didn't do very well in the box office compared to other Star Wars films, they just went nowhere with that, thing. Edgy, like Shadow the Hedgehog's game. Yeah, sure. Wow, they're just like... Oh, final level? Here, have 10,000 E-Tanks. They're just throwing E-Tanks out. Left and right. And I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Capcom. Oh, okay. Is this all he does? Okay. My scheme for world domination has failed! Has failed-y, but I still have enough power to destroy you. And let me see that. Did I get... Is that actually a typo? Yep, has failed-y. Oh no, it's Dr. Wily, who would have known? Watching everyone die in Rogue One is like watching Exploding Penguins 3 Total Annihilation from Grim Adventures. Yeah, I'll just finish this game up. I don't want to do another stream of this. I'm going the extra mile. This is probably going to be the longest Mega Man stream. I just want to finish this game up now. I don't really want to have to worry about it later on. Hey, nice. Okay, so the game basically has you utilize every single one of his power-ups for this. So that's kind of good. I hate games that, like, have a gimmick, and then they basically just only use it once or twice. Sonic games have a really bad... or not Sonic games, there's a certain game that has a really bad problem of having a gimmick and only using it, like, once or twice. And it's a franchise that, like, the gimmick's, like, part of their, like, the gimmick is part of the marketing for each game, and yet the gimmick's only really used, like, once or twice. I guess, like... Actually, I guess Pokemon games would be a good example. Where it's like, the front cover has this amazing new character. Oh, but you only get to see him possibly once. Oh! Well, at least this isn't as bad as, At least these spikes aren't as bad as, Oh, I see what you're supposed to do here. At least these spikes aren't as bad as, like, the spikes in Mega Man 2, where they're basically impossible to dodge. Or the spikes in Mega Man 1. There you go. I assume you're supposed to do that for all these jumps from now on? Every Pokemon game has had a gimmick that hasn't come back in the next game, except Mega Evolution from Gen 6, which appeared in the Gen 7 game. Huh. Attack of the Toadbots is a good example. Oh, yeah! Advertised gimmick that they rarely use. Yeah! The mech suits are only, 2 short levels. And, yeah. Because it's like a level where you're in Danny's, like, home world. And then, like, the final level, which the final level doesn't even have a boss. Like, come on! Let me use the mechs in a boss. But no, it's just like a level and then there's no boss. At least the DS game has a ton of mech-based sequences, but yeah, I forgot about that. Which was this boss weak to? I'm just gonna try this, see how far I can get. Oh hey, it's a dragon! What am I doing? How the heck do you hit him? Oh, I see. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to complete this in the one hit that I have left. Or can I? No! No, that's the winning shot! Hey! There we go. One health pellet left. Okay, another E-Tank. This game really likes to just throw E-Tanks at you. Windstorm is the weakness of the boss in this stage. Okay. Another E-Tank, just out in the middle. Man, this game is just like... I love how, like, you know... I love how, like, the the game itself isn't that much, like, in terms of level design, isn't that much, easier. But it's just like, here, you're having trouble, eh? Just have an E-Tank in the middle of the stage. Like, I've got enough that I probably won't ever need to really rewind a ton from now on. I've got 7 E-Tanks. If I use one per boss, I'll have, like, 5 by the end of the game. Okay, stop. Or say, like, I use one per boss that doesn't have, like, that isn't a boss I've fought before. Like, so not in the boss rush. I'll still have, like... I'll still have, like, a good amount left over. Okay, Windstorm. Which means in the final boss I should be pretty good. I can probably use up a little bit of E-Tanks. You know what? I've got so many E-Tanks, I'm gonna try doing it to Mega Buster. Did you ever watch The Patrick Show yet? I don't want to. I do not want to watch The Patrick Show. I really don't. I didn't know it was a thing. Now I'm gonna use Windstorm here. I didn't know it was a thing. So I forgot what we were talking about, but I was just talking with my friends, and then one of them was like, mention The Patrick Show, and I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was a complete joke, and I'm like, oh no, it's a real thing? Like, first off, you completely go against what Stephen Hillenburg wanted by making the characters younger in Camp Coral. And then, you just make him roll in his grave by having a show based off a spin-off character, which he specifically did not want. It's like, wow, Nickelodeon, you're going above and beyond. You are going above and beyond. Yeah, Patrick's I did see that. I saw, like, pictures of it whenever I looked up the show, and I'm like, yeah, those aren't his real parents. It's heavily implied he just broke into their home and held them hostage. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, but that also seems like a Patrick from, like, season 7 to do. That does not seem like a Patrick from the earlier seasons to do. Whoa, hold on, wait a second. I totally just passed over this. Ah, there you go. Because I don't know if you noticed this, but Patrick in the earlier seasons was, like, dumb but had a heart. In the later seasons, he became, like, aggressively dumb. He got, like, he was, like, in more and more episodes, he was just angry all the time. Oh, come on. Alright, so how am I supposed to get up here? Because unless they want me to use an attack that... Good! Completely miss. Well, see, yeah, I was thinking about the jet, but, like, I would just get hit. As I was trying to fly up here, I would just get hit by this thing. Plus, Patrick in the old episodes was more of a Kramer from Seinfeld. He was a good friend who gave bad advice. Yeah. Oh, is this the boss rush? Yep, boss rush. Okay. This guy is... I think Yamato Man? Yeah, so... Silver Tomahawk. Okay. This is, I think, Blizzard Man, yep. Which I think is weak to the fire-based attack. Yep, Flame Blast. Okay, hold on. Also, okay, sorry, going back to the Patrick thing, I just now remembered, like, yeah, didn't Nickelodeon already do a spin-off show with Sheen for Planet Sheen? Like, you'd think they would recognize, oh, hey, maybe making a show just based off a secondary character would not be a good idea. Wait, Patrick told SpongeBob to become a mature adult, he must swallow pumpkins full with the funnel. Maybe my brain's not right, but I don't really get the joke. Unless it's not supposed to be a joke, it's just funny because random or something. I don't really... Is there supposed to be a joke here? Okay, Blizzard attack. Wow, I'm so close to death. Okay. This is Flame Man, I think. So Windstorm. Okay. Tomahawk Man. In the next episode, Patrick wasn't feeling well, so SpongeBob was like, I'll go get the funnel, and Patrick screamed, no, I'm good. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. They actually referenced it in the next episode. Do you know what episodes those are? Maybe, like, just from the titles I can remember them? So it's started with... Darn it, I like the funnel. That's kind of funny. I didn't know didn't notice they referenced it. I feel like I remember that line, though. Maybe I've just seen, like, the other episode, but I haven't seen the first one. Yeah, if you can remember, like, the names of them, I might remember which ones they are, and maybe I mean, it's been a while since I've seen anything from, like, seasons 1 or 2. Because I've seen season 3 is my personal favorite season. So I've seen, like, lots of episodes from that. But anything before that, I haven't really seen a lot of. Because, yeah, seasons 3 and 4 are actually my two favorite seasons. 4 has a lot of funny stuff in it. Including some episodes that I find that are, like, really nostalgic to me. The episode with SpongeBob and Patrick swallowing pumpkins with a funnel is... Oh, the Grandma's Cookies episode! Yeah, I don't remember liking it that much. I remember watching that when I was younger, and... Yeah, I actually remember not really liking that episode that much. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense how I don't really remember that joke. But since I remember the episode where they bring back the funnel is I'm with Stupid. There we go. I'm with Stupid. I've seen that episode like 15 times. That was like the one I would always watch. Is that from season 2, I think? But yeah, that one, yeah, I've seen that one so many times. So yeah, I know more about the reference joke than I do the joke from the original episode. That's kind of funny. Okay, so this was Tomahawk Man, I think. So Plant Barrier. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Stupid. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I've seen I'm with Stupid so many times. Yeah, that was really, And it's funny because it's not one of my personal favorites or anything. I just remember watching it so often. It's just one that I would always watch again, even though I don't... I mean, it's funny. It's really funny. But it's not, like, one of my top 10, even though it's probably one of the ones I've watched the most. So, kind of funny. Okay. Right, Fan Man. Windman. Okay, Centaur Flash. Oh, that should be easy. Nice. Another joke with a payoff in a separate episode was the life-size Sandy doll. Life-size Sandy doll. See, again, I don't remember this. Life-size Sandy doll. Okay. No, that's a different episode. Thanks! Oh, that just put a memory back into my head. When I heard life-size Sandy doll, what's that episode? Like, where Plankton, like, uses Sandy's skin? Or something? That episode flooded into my memories, and now it's disgusting. Now I just hate that that's back in my memories. Is it called, like, Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy or something? Ugh. I hate that episode. But that's the first thing that came to my head when I heard Life-Size Sandy Doll. Centaur Man, Night Crusher. That's like a Season 8 episode, isn't it? And the thing is that I remember watching that a lot, too. So... go figure. Actually, most of the SpongeBob episodes I hate the most are the ones I've watched the most. That's weird. It's called Someone's in the Kitchen's Handy. Yep. In Survival of the Idiots, Patrick mentions that the hibernating Sandy must be one of those overinflated Sandy... Oh. I don't remember that joke. I really don't. But also, Survival of the Idiots is one I've seen a lot. Love that episode. That's the one that's the one that gets YTP'd a lot. So I remember quite a bit from it just from YTPs. Okay, so yeah, another good episode. And I think, isn't that also from Season 2? Man, Season 2 had a lot of... Well, I mean... Season 2 had a lot of great episodes. The thing that I remember the most from Season 2, though, is, yeah, I love it. Open sesame! Well, I've done all I can do. I love that part. My favorite joke is the who you calling Pinhead, and then it's like a realistic Patrick, and it goes by in a second. The joke just like, that's why it's so funny. It's because the picture of the realistic Patrick goes by in like a split second. Oh, that show had so much good humor when it started out. Yeah, later in the procrastination, Patrick is seen outside giving a life-size Sandy doll and bikini a massage. Wait, so is that later in the procrastination? Is that another episode, I'm assuming, since it's in, quotation marks? It's interesting how many jokes they reference from past episodes. I don't really remember that, but then again, I mean, some of these jokes were probably fairly quick, and they just catch me, like, you know what? Maybe I might want to rewatch Season 2. I forgot how many good episodes were in Season 2. The episode where SpongeBob has to write an essay. I love that episode! I remember the essay part. I don't remember much else from it. I remember his house catching on fire. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream sequence. Yeah. Survival of the Idiots is one of my favorite episodes. There's so many quotable jokes in that. Yeah. Man, I might need to rewatch just season 2. Okay, Yamato Spear. I might need to rewatch just season 2 because honestly, I forgot how many like really, really good episodes are in season 2. $70 from a deleted scene. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the most I remember from season 2 is, SpongeBob second season. SpongeBob second season. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's the most I remember from it. the freaking insanely catchy. All of Wily's phases are weak to Tomahawk. Thank you. I will definitely use Tomahawk. That insanely catchy, like, theme song thing from the commercials for SpongeBob second season. Oh, these don't go away from the screen? Oh my gosh. They had to remove the scene because SpongeBob dreamed of getting in a car crash and says, "Oh yeah? What?" Dreamed of getting in a car crash. Oh, getting into a car crash. Huh. Okay. Yeah, can you give me something better? Can you give me, like, either a life or... Well, thanks, that's great, but hold on, let me change to the Tomahawk. Oh, the Tomahawk's already ready. In that case, yeah, just give me some more life. That would be better, since the Tomahawk's already fully charged. Okay, whatever. Here, let me at least use it to some good. Meanwhile, SpongeBob wanted to get into the car crash. He enjoyed it. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I didn't piece the two pieces together. Okay, that, yeah, I mean, I could see how, yeah. But thinking of SpongeBob and car crash kind of reminds me of when Mrs. Puff is thinking about SpongeBob driving, and he's just like constantly, just willfully, just throwing people off the road because he's not a good driver. I really like that. Ah, help! Why am I stuck? Oh, good! Is this like the exact same... This is literally the exact same fight. From... This is just the exact... You know what? I'm on the final boss anyway, why not just use it? But this is so similar to the fight in Mega Man 5. that it? That's it! That is it! I got an achievement called the Greatest Battle Ever. Yeah, I don't think so. So... Triumphant at last, Mega Man arrested the notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. Sentenced to prison for his crimes. Dr. Wily now rules over a prison cell. I like that. I like that little line. At long last, the world is at peace. And there we go. That is it for all 6 Mega Man games. All 6. There's actually 12 of these games if you count Mega Man and Bass. So 12. That is it for Mega Man 1, or, yeah, Mega Man Legacy Collection, the entirety of it. That is all 6 games completed. And now I am very burnt out of Mega Man. And I probably won't come back to it for a very long time. But it was fun. I mean, I like playing through it. I'm glad that I finished Mega Man Legacy Collection. Yeah. So, there we go. To see... here, I'll go ahead and save, why not? There we go! 1 through 6, all completed. 6 achievements. I'm gonna have like one song to end us off. What song should I choose? Oh, I love this song. There you go. This is a very nostalgic song. This is the ending out song. There we go. What's next? Banjo-Kazooie? I mean, possibly. I might do Banjo-Kazooie. I might come back to it. It really depends on what I want to do. Banjo-Kazooie's a good one. I mean, you know, I haven't even played it since I last streamed it, so it would be a good stream to just continue on. But, I mean, there's Banjo, there's Puyo Puyo Tetris, which again, I haven't even played since I last streamed it, so it would be a good stream to continue. And there's also games that I've already played that I just want to continue anyway, like Sackboy, which, you know, is fairly recent, and I like playing, so... I don't know. I think it's probably going to determine between Banjo-Kazooie or Puyo Puyo, and I'll figure out which one I want to play tomorrow. I think both are, like, very high up there on streams I want to do, so it'll just depend on what mood I'm in tomorrow night. Right now, I'm thinking Puyo Puyo Tetris, but, I mean, my mood shifts. I could want to play, you know, I could want to play Banjo tomorrow. So, there you go. Goodbye.